$49,500. That's the median annual wage for all occupations in the United States in 2024. Half of all workers earn more, half earn less. But here's what most people don't realize. There are careers where you can blow past that number within 5 years of starting. No decade of grinding, no 10-year climb, and some of them don't even need a 4-year degree. The question is, which ones, and how do you get in? That's what this video answers. The usual advice is simple: go to college, get a degree, and you'll be set. But that advice is failing a lot of people. A 4-year degree is measured in years of tuition, a community college certificate is measured in months of it, and an apprenticeship is measured in wages paid to you. Those are 3 different financial shapes, not 3 prices for the same thing. And several of the jobs on this list, including the one at number 1, which pays the most of any of them, list an associate degree as their typical entry-level education. So the door is a different shape than you were told. This video will walk you through 10 careers where high pay arrives fast. Every wage figure comes from the Bureau of Labor Statistics for 2024, and every one of them is a median. Half the people in that job earn less. Where a job has a cost that is not money, it gets said out loud. Let's start with number 10. At number 10, we have wind turbine service technicians. This is one of the fastest growing jobs in America. The Bureau of Labor Statistics projects 50% growth from 2024 to 2034. That's huge. The median pay in 2024 was $62,580. Now, you might think you need a degree. You don't. Most wind turbine technicians complete a post-secondary non-degree program, which can take less than a year. Then you're trained on the job. Think of it like becoming a mechanic, but for giant windmills. You're climbing towers, checking blades, fixing electrical systems. It's physical work, but it pays well, and the demand is only going up as the country moves toward renewable energy. For a young person, this is a smart bet. You start earning quickly, and the growth outlook is stellar. So if you like working with your hands and being outdoors, this could be your path. And you can reach that median wage within 5 years of starting. That's a solid return on a short investment. Plus, the training is affordable. A trade program costs anywhere from $5,000 to $20,000 total. Compare that to a 4-year degree at over $150,000. You're saving money and making money sooner. Number 9 is dental hygienist. This is a classic 2-year degree job that pays very well. The median pay in 2024 was $94,260. That's almost double the national median. To get there, you need an associate's degree in dental hygiene and a state license. The degree takes about 2 years, often at a community college. The total cost is usually between $5,000 and $20,000. That's a fraction of a 4-year degree. And once you're licensed, you can start working. The job itself is steady. You're cleaning teeth, taking x-rays, talking to patients. It's not physically brutal, and the schedule is often predictable. That means good work-life balance. In fact, work-life balance now ranks higher than pay for many workers, according to a recent survey. So this career checks 2 boxes: high pay and a life outside work. Within 5 years of starting, you could be earning that median salary, and the job outlook is stable. For someone who wants a healthcare role without years of medical school, this is a strong option. Think of it like being a dentist's right hand, but you get to go home at 5, and you don't have the massive debt that comes with dental school. You're looking at a 2-year investment for a salary that's nearly 6 figures. Number 8 is elevator installer and repairer. This is a skilled trade that can pay 6 figures. In 2024, the median annual wage was $106,580. And you don't need a college degree. You need a 4 to 5 year apprenticeship. That's right, you earn while you learn. During the apprenticeship, you're working alongside experienced installers, learning the trade. Once you finish, you're a licensed installer. Think of it like being a doctor for elevators. You diagnose problems, fix mechanical systems, and ensure safety. It's a job that can't be outsourced. Every building with an elevator needs someone to maintain it, and the demand is steady. Apprentices typically start at about half a trained installer's wage and step up as they pass each milestone. So the 5-year mark is roughly where the median starts applying to you. That's a 6-figure trade with no tuition behind it. The work is physical, but it's rewarding. So if you're hands-on and don't mind heights, this could be your ticket. Plus, you're earning a paycheck during your training. That's something a college student can't say. And once you're licensed, you have a skill that's always needed. Elevators are everywhere, and they break. Someone has to fix them. Number 7 is data scientist. This one does require a bachelor's degree, usually in a quantitative field like math, statistics, or computer science. But the payoff is huge. The median pay in 2024 was $112,590, and the projected growth from 2024 to 2034 is 34%. That's fast. Now you might think you need a master's degree. Not necessarily. Many data scientists start as data analysts and move up. You can learn the skills through online courses and boot camps. Think of data scientists as detectives for businesses. They sift through mountains of numbers to find patterns and insights. Companies use that to make decisions. So if you're good with numbers and logic, this could be your path. Within 5 years of starting, you could be earning that median salary, and the demand is only growing. Every industry needs data people, so this is a career that pays well and has a bright future. The degree is an investment, but it's one that pays off, and you don't have to go to a fancy school. A state university, or even online courses can get you there. The key is learning the skills, not the name on the diploma. Number 6 is Information Security Analyst. This is a cybersecurity role that's in high demand. The median pay in 2024 was $124,910, and the projected growth from 2024 to 2034 is 29%. That's fast. To get in, you typically need a bachelor's degree in a related field, plus some certifications. But the payoff is worth it. Think of information security analysts as digital guards. They protect companies from hackers and data breaches. Every business needs them. As cyber threats increase, so does the need for these experts. Within 5 years of starting, you could be earning that median salary. And the work is often flexible. Many companies offer remote options. So if you're tech savvy and enjoy problem solving, this could be your path. It's a career that pays well and has a strong future. Plus, you're on the front lines of a growing threat. Hackers aren't going away. Companies are desperate to keep their data safe. That's why they're willing to pay top dollar for people who can do it. And you don't need to be a genius. You need the right training and a mindset for security. Number 5 is Medical and Health Services Manager. This role combines healthcare and business. The median pay in 2024 was $117,960, and the projected growth from 2024 to 2034 is 23%. That's solid. You typically need a bachelor's degree, sometimes a master's, but the job is about managing clinics, hospitals, or departments. Think of them as the quarterbacks of healthcare. They coordinate staff, manage budgets, and ensure the facility runs smoothly. It's not hands-on patient care, but it's vital. Within 5 years of starting, you could be earning that median salary, and the healthcare industry is always growing. So if you're organized and like leadership, this could be your path. It's a career that pays well and makes a difference. You're not just crunching numbers, you're making sure patients get the care they need. And with an aging population, the demand for healthcare services is only going up. That means job security. Plus, you can start in an entry-level admin role and work your way up. You don't have to start at the top. Number 4 is Financial Manager. This is a business role that pays exceptionally well. The median pay in 2024 was $161,700. That's more than 3 times the national median. And the projected growth from 2024 to 2034 is 15%. That's better than average. To get there, you usually need a bachelor's degree in finance or accounting, plus experience. But the climb can be quick if you're good with numbers. Think of financial managers as the navigators of a company's money. They create budgets, analyze investments, and guide financial strategy. It's a high-pressure job, but the rewards are big. Within 5 years of starting, you could be earning that median salary. And the skills you learn are transferable. So if you're analytical and ambitious, this could be your path. It's a career that pays off fast. You could start as a financial analyst and move up quickly. Companies need people who understand money, and they're willing to pay for it. The key is to build a track record of smart decisions. That's what gets you promoted. Number 3 is Nurse Practitioner. This one requires a master's degree, but the payoff is massive. The median pay in 2024 was $129,210, and the projected growth from 2024 to 2034 is 40%. That's one of the fastest growing healthcare roles. To get there, You first need a bachelor's degree in nursing, then a master's. It's a longer path, but the rewards are worth it. Think of nurse practitioners as advanced nurses. They can diagnose, prescribe, and treat patients. They have more authority than registered nurses, and they're in high demand, especially in underserved areas. Within 5 years of finishing your education, you could be earning that median salary, and the job outlook is excellent. So if you're passionate about healthcare and willing to invest in education, this could be your path. It's a commitment. But you're not just earning a paycheck. You're making a real difference in people's lives, and the demand is only going to grow as more people need care. Number 2 is radiation therapist. This is the job of running the machine that delivers targeted radiation to a cancer patient, following the plan an oncologist wrote, and doing it the same way every day for weeks. In 2024, the median annual wage was $101,990. The typical way in is an associate degree in radiation therapy, which is 2 years at a community college. Notice what that means against the number the video opened with. 2 years of training, and the middle of this profession earns more than double the median wage for all American workers. It is also work that cannot be done remotely and cannot be automated away, because a person has to position a frightened patient correctly and notice when something about them has changed. The trade-off is real, and you should hear it. You will spend your working life with people who are seriously ill, and some of them will not get better. That is the actual cost of entry here, and it is not financial. If that is not for you, the salary will not make it for you. Number 1 is air traffic controller. In 2024, the median annual wage was $144,580. The top 10% earned over $210,000, and the typical entry-level education, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, is an associate degree. Read those two facts together, because they are the whole reason this is number 1 and not number 6. It is the highest paying job on this list, and it is also one of the ones that does not ask for a 4-year degree. Everything the usual advice tells you about how those two things relate is wrong here. Now the part that keeps most people out, which is not tuition. There is an age ceiling. Applicants generally have to be under 31, a medical and security clearance, and a training academy that washes people out. So the gate is real. It is just not the gate you were told to worry about. It is not a bill. It is a test and a deadline. A 1-year certificate at a community college in the region where the turbines are. That is the entry cost for the job at number 10, and it is worth sitting with the arithmetic rather than the feeling. Under a year of training, in 2024, a median wage of $62,580 against $49,500 for all American workers. And the Bureau of Labor Statistics projects the number of these jobs to grow by 50% between 2024 and 2034, the fastest growth rate of any occupation it tracks. Now the part the salary figure hides. The work is outdoors, in weather, at the top of a tower roughly the height of a 20-story building, reached by climbing a ladder inside it carrying tools. People who are not comfortable at height do not last, and there is no version of this job that happens at ground level. That is the trade. Under a year of training and a wage above the national median, in exchange for a workplace most people would refuse. The other shape this takes is the one where the training pays you. An elevator installer in the United States typically enters through a 4 to 5 year apprenticeship run by the International Union of Elevator Constructors. There is no tuition. Apprentices start at roughly half the wage of a fully trained installer and step up as they pass each milestone. So put the two paths side by side over the same 4 years. On one path, you are paying to be there and finishing with a balance to clear. On the other, you are being paid, badly at first, and finishing with a license and no balance at all. In 2024, the median for a fully trained installer was $106,580. That does not mean the apprenticeship is easier. Places are limited and heavily competed for, and the work is heavy, in shafts, on other people's schedules. It means the money runs in the opposite direction while you learn, and 4 years is long enough for a direction to matter. So, what should you take from all this? The biggest myth is that you need a 4-year degree to earn big. That's just not true. Careers like wind turbine technician and dental hygienist pay well with short training. And even in high-paying fields like data science, you can break in without a traditional degree. The key is to focus on skills and demand. Look for jobs with high growth and good pay. And don't forget work-life balance. Many of these careers offer predictable schedules, which is valuable. So, think about what you enjoy and what fits your life. Then, take the first step. Whether it's a 2-year degree or an apprenticeship, the path is there. You just have to walk it. If this video helped you see new possibilities, hit subscribe and like. And here's something you can do right now. Pick one career from this list that interests you. Search for the training program or apprenticeship in your area. Then, in the comments, tell me which one you chose and why. I read every comment, and I might feature your story in a future video. Thanks for watching.